AITA for making my parents take me out on a birthday dinner where they will not eat. I 31F, come from a family with my parents, 59F, 63M, and two other siblings, 22M and 29F. We have a long-standing family tradition where our parents take us out and treat us on our birthday to a nice celebratory dinner every year, as well as gift us $200. Most years my sister, 29, almost always chooses fancy upscale steakhouses or seafood restaurants. My brother typically always chooses Texas Roadhouse. I kinda like to mix it up every year, but last year on my 30th birthday, my parents planned nothing for me and didn't treat me to a dinner at all. In fact, they barely acknowledged my birthday. This year my mother decided to call me and directly ask me where I would like to go for my birthday dinner when they come back into town on Sunday, and I told her I'd like to go to the Melting Pot. Her and my father both protested on the phone and tried at least 7 times to get me to agree to go to K-Pot, a Korean barbecue restaurant they like that I introduced them to 2 years prior. I do like K-Pot, but it's just not where I want to go for my birthday. My mother brought up all sorts of reasons they didn't want to go. She stated firstly that the mall is known for cockroaches, which I won't lie is true, but we live in a city where they're pretty much everywhere, and that hasn't stopped her from eating at other places in the mall before. The next thing she brought up was how pricey Melting Pot is. I will admit I didn't realize how much it went up. It was now $67 per person to enjoy the full 3-course meal. However, my parents are by no means poor and can afford it if they want to. They are very well off. This would not be a serious inconvenience for them. However, I did offer to pay for my own meal. My mother declined and said she would pay. My mother ended the call stating my father may not join us at dinner and it might be just me and her. When I called her today to see what the plan was, I was informed that neither of them want to go, so they said they will take me to the Melting Pot on the condition that neither one of them will eat or have any food at dinner, and I will be the only one eating. I am considering making them follow through with their tantrum. My mother often likes to make things all about her, and this is just another example of that. I feel this dinner shouldn't be so much about the actual meal as it is the time spent celebrating with family. I realize this sounds petty, but I feel strongly about letting them dictate my choices, as it has often been an issue in the past. I understand this is a power move, but checkmate. I'm done letting them make everything about themselves and forcing me to compromise and prioritize them. They do this frequently. She even gave me an argument about my birthday cake because I wanted a Hell of a Boss, my favorite show, themed birthday cake with black and red frosting, and she stated she wouldn't eat my birthday cake either because there are dollops of black frosting. I got the cake anyways. So AITA, update. I've decided to drop the entire idea of going to dinner with them. One of the comments that stuck out the most to me was that I likely don't have many years left with my parents, and this doesn't seem important enough to keep arguing over. I do want to clear some things up though. I've talked to my mother numerous times about last year's birthday, and there really was no specific reason. She just didn't care enough to acknowledge it. I was out of town on my own birthday trip, and when I got back, she generally just didn't think of me. Also, I have a very good idea of my parents' finances. My dad has gone over them in detail with me a month ago. Like I said, they're very well off. I don't think they owe me a birthday dinner or anything in general. I just generally wish they would stop complaining about every little decision I make up to and including my birthday cake. I'm not whining about colors. I was using that as an example of how even something as simple as my birthday cake can't be my choice without criticism or complaint. I did speak with my mother a while ago, and when I asked her why she gets so upset about things like my birthday cake, she said it bothers her how extra I have to be all the time, because I can't just have a normal birthday cake and instead wanted a cake that's themed after a show that's important to me. She also went on a tangent about how I don't do enough for her and never celebrate her, and mentioned Mother's Day specifically. I kindly reminded her I made an entire goodie basket of hand-picked items she would like, and her response was, it was okay. I told her we don't have to go to dinner and life is too short to be having arguments such as this. The conversation ended there. Update 2. I guess we're going to K-Pot. My father tried talking to me, and I suggested a nice Italian restaurant that I know he likes, but he just made complaints about that restaurant as well, stating his last experience there wasn't good, so I just said fine, we can go to K-Pot because I'm done with this whole thing, and I know not going will also cause issues. Thank you for the people who chose to be kind even if they didn't agree with me. I agree I had other issues under the surface, and this was about more than just my restaurant of choice. Regardless, I am tired of this, and it's reasons like this that make me wish I didn't even have a birthday. Comment your verdict below.